The Lion and the Mouse. A tale of unexpected friendship and courage. In the heart of a wide and peaceful jungle, where tall trees whispered secrets and colorful birds sang all day long, there lived a mighty lion named Leo. He was the king of the forest, strong, fearless, and proud. His golden mane glowed like fire in the sunlight, and every animal in the jungle bowed respectfully when he passed. Leo spent his days roaming the land, hunting when he was hungry, and resting when he was full. Despite his greatness, Leo was also known for his short temper. He didn't like being disturbed, especially when he was sleeping. Not far from Leo's den lived a little brown mouse named Minto. Minto was tiny, no bigger than a mango leaf, and full of energy. He was curious about everything, always running here and there, sniffing, poking, and squeaking with excitement. The jungle, in Minto's eyes, was a playground. One sunny afternoon, the jungle was silent and still. Leo had just finished a large meal and had stretched out under a shady acacia tree for a nap. His eyes were closed, and his big belly rose and fell slowly with each breath. At the same time, Minto was playing nearby, chasing a red butterfly through the tall grass. The butterfly flitted and floated, leading Minto this way and that, until it flew right over the sleeping lion. Without realizing it, Minto ran straight across Leo's paw. Leo's eyes flew open. His body tensed. Roar! The ground shook. Birds took off in alarm. Before Minto could escape, wham! A huge paw slammed down, trapping the tiny mouse underneath. Minto trembled. Please, mighty Leo. I didn't mean to wake you. I was just playing. I didn't see you there. Leo looked down with narrowed eyes. You dare climb on me while I sleep? You could be a snack right now, little one. Minto gulped. I understand, Your Majesty. But if you let me go, I promise, I'll find a way to repay you someday. The lion blinked in surprise, then burst out laughing. You repay me? What could a mouse possibly do for a lion? But Leo was in a good mood. He lifted his paw and let Minto scurry free. Go before I change my mind, Leo grumbled, still chuckling. Minto turned back and squeaked. Thank you, Leo. I promise I'll never forget your kindness. Then he disappeared into the grass. Days passed. The jungle continued its rhythm. Sunrises and sunsets, wind through the leaves, animal calls echoing through the trees. One day, Leo was out walking near the edge of the jungle, where the trees were thinner and strange smells filled the air. Without warning, a trap hidden in the tall grass snapped shut. A thick rope net fell from above, tangling around the lion's body. Leo roared and thrashed, but the more he struggled, the tighter the ropes became. He was caught. From a distance, the hunters had seen the lion fall into their trap. We've got him, one whispered. Come back tomorrow to take him. As the sun began to set, the forest grew quiet. The great lion, once free and proud, was now helpless. He let out a deep, sorrowful roar that echoed through the trees. Far away, inside his cozy little hole beneath the roots of a tree, Minto heard the sound. His tiny ears perked up. That's Leo, he gasped. He's in trouble. Without wasting a second, Minto raced through the jungle, leaping over fallen logs and ducking under leaves. Finally, he reached the place where Leo was trapped. "Leo, it's me, Minto. I'm here." Leo lifted his head, surprised. "Minto, you shouldn't be here. Dangerous. Go before the hunters return." But Minto stood tall. Well, as tall as a mouse could. "No. You spared me once. Now it's my turn to help you." Without waiting for permission, Minto scurried up the net and began to gnaw at the thick ropes with his sharp little teeth. Nibble, nibble. Nap. Nibble, nibble. Nap. Minto worked tirelessly, chewing through one rope after another. His teeth were small, but they were strong and fast. Piece by piece, the net began to loosen. The sky turned orange, then deep blue. Crickets began to sing. At last, with one final snap, the final rope gave way. The net collapsed, and Leo stood up, free once more. He shook out his mane and looked down at Minto, amazement shining in his golden eyes. "You saved me. A little mouse saved the king of the jungle." Minto smiled. "I told you, Leo. Even the smallest creature can help someone big." Leo bowed his great head in respect. "From now on, you are no longer just a mouse. You are my friend, Paw Prince." And from that day on, Leo and Minto became unlikely companions. The lion protected the mouse from danger, and the mouse reminded the lion of something very important: that kindness matters, and courage can come in any size. Whenever animals in the jungle asked, "Is that really a mouse riding on the back of the lion?" Leo would grin and say, "Yes, and he once saved my life." And Minto, perched proudly on Leo's head, would wave his tiny paw and squeak, "Hello." Glowing star moral of the story: no act of kindness is ever wasted. Even the smallest friend can make the biggest difference.